Governor-in-waiting Dan McKee saying more needs to be done to get the vaccines out faster.
The lieutenant governor stopping by a new vaccination site today. It's his first public appearance since criticizing the Raimondo administration's rollout earlier this week.
12 News reporter Brandon Truitt is live in Portsmouth with how Governor Raimondo is responding to all of it. Brandon?
Well, Mike and Shannon, if you step back and look at the bigger picture here, the state's two highest-ranking leaders are not seeing eye to eye on how vaccines should be given out. The lieutenant governor wants to make some changes, but he can't do anything until he's sworn in.
Rhode Island's #2, eagerly waiting to serve in the state's top seat.
I'm not the governor, and I certainly don't have the authority to create, strategies or policies.
Lieutenant Governor Dan McKee on standby until current Governor Gina Raimondo is confirmed to President Joe Biden's cabinet. In the meantime, McKee making the rounds, stopping by one of the state's newest vaccination sites at Raytheon in Portsmouth.
As a former mayor, I understand the input of all 39 cities and towns is very important. We're in a crisis right now. We're in a health crisis, an economic crisis, a crisis for our students.
On Monday, McKee released a statement ripping into the Raimondo administration's vaccine rollout, saying he was, quote, not satisfied and suggested the state needed to do more to get the vaccine out faster.
What are you looking to change that's happening now that would ultimately speed this up?
Well, we're just doing, again, we're doing the research, we're doing the background.
McKee slim on the specifics, instead saying his team is planning, reaching out to other states like Connecticut to see what is and is not working for them.
We are going to put the pedal to the metal to increase that speed.
Governor Gina Raimondo addressing the broader criticism, saying she's disappointed things aren't moving faster, but believes the state's age-based approach is working.
I do want you to know that this was intentional, driven by expertise, which said focus on decreasing hospitalizations, and we've cut them in half.
So the lieutenant governor thinks that he'll be sworn in by next week, although the United States Senate has not set a confirmation vote date for Governor Gina Raimondo, so it's unclear at this point. Live in Portsmouth, Brandon Truitt, 12 News.
Well, after criticizing the Raimondo administration, Governor-in-waiting Dan McKee says he'll be making changes to the vaccine rollout once he takes over. 12 News reporter Brandon Truitt joins us live now from Portsmouth. And Brandon, you spoke to Lieutenant Governor Dan McKee today. What does he have in mind?
Well, Shannon, the governor, or lieutenant governor rather, was here looking at a new community vaccination site, suggesting that cities and towns could play a larger role in distribution under his watch.
Lieutenant Governor, just a quick question.
12 News catching up with Governor-in-waiting Dan McKee as the state awaits current Governor Gina Raimondo's move to Washington.
We're doing our research, we're getting the information that we need. That's why we're here today, to talk to Portsmouth.
The lieutenant governor promising changes to Rhode Island's vaccination rollout. This was his first appearance since laying into the Raimondo administration's current plan. On Monday, McKee saying in a statement he was, quote, not satisfied and suggested the state needed to do more to get vaccine out faster.
We are going to put the pedal to the metal.
Governor Gina Raimondo responding to the broader criticism Wednesday, admitting she wishes things were moving faster too, but argues their age-based approach is working.
I do want you to know that this was intentional, driven by expertise, which said focus on decreasing hospitalizations, and we've cut them in half.
I've said more and more over and over again, I'm not the governor, and I certainly don't have the authority to create, strategies or policies.
When I pressed him on it, McKee avoided the details on what he was looking to change, instead saying his team is doing their research, while McKee waits to be sworn in.
People of Rhode Island need to know that we're preparing to get shots in the arms as quickly as we can once I'm governor, and I think it's starting today right here in Portsmouth.
McKee thinks he will be sworn in by next week, although it's important to point out the United States Senate has yet to set a date for Governor Gina Raimondo's confirmation vote. Live in Portsmouth, Brandon Truitt, 12 News.